frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game.
Get the numbers back into your own.
So it's down to business here. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Thuram played out towards the right wing. Thuram is onto it. And the shot! That's another chance! Goal! Inter! The ideal start!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
Gol per l'Inter. Ha segnato al terzo minuto.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Inter Milan gain their reward with an early goal. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Now it's Thuram! Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Great vision. That is a great pick. Tries a shot! It's in! 2-0 and in next to no time. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's a sharp pass. Inter Milan have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. Dumfries. Now it's HWGS. Out to the left it goes. Picked out brilliantly. Dumfries goes for a shot! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and there! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
Thuram! Inter Milan have hit a quick-fire double here. Dumfries. Di Marco. And it's Frattesi. Great chance! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Thuram. Frattesi thinks about the shots. Decent! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Foot in. Barella looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's picked his way through. Oh, big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Belotti is herring after that one. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Thuram, and it's Frattesi. And here's Dzeko. And here's DiMarco. Now what about the... Up he goes! Kolaborator, Inter Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. In with the challenge. Mina. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Distributed tidily. He's drilled it. Oh, shooting chance! Read the delivery beautifully, but got the finish all wrong. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Dumfries with the delivery. He's got tall. No, not the best of headers. Mina.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And here's Thuram. Kolaborator deals with that. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that...
Inter Milan will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Changes made by neither side from what we are... Thuram! It's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Inter Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Can he get on the end of this? And he cuts out the supply. Kolaborator. Ball's gone out of play. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Çalhanoğlu, played out to the right. Cross in, looks like a good... Can he finish? And he's missed it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know they're looking to do it every chance they get.
Kolaborator.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Checo looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, this defence now knows that they have...
Thuram! Kolaborator. Looking to play him in. Santoliu does well to get it back. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Bellotti. Santoliu. Bratesi. Now that's well seen too. Mina. That'll be a throw-in. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
He's had it taken off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Thuram. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's being shifted off it. Dzeko receives it in a good position here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that's a good ball. DiMarco. Inter Milan have their second corner now. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that's a throw. So there's going to be another change here.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 2. Viene sostituito con il numero 18.
It's Barella. And here's Thuram, and he shoots! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And a chance! No mistake! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Things looking so easy, almost. Kolaborator. Could try cutting inside here. Kolaborator gets flagged offside. Luperto. Bellotti knocks it out wide. Looking for options for movement. Very nicely done. Now that is a hefty challenge. Well, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Big header! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it. Oh, what a... No, got right underneath it.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Nicely weighted ball. A lot of space ahead of it. Shoots! Keeper always had the measure of that.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Corner number 3 coming up. DiMarco plays it short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And the pass is intercepted. Knocks it into space. Well timed, excellent interception. Kolaborator. Barella gets a foot in here. Now it's Barella. Tries to play it through.
Il quarto uomo indica 6 minuti di recupero.
Now it's Belotti. Thuram. And he welcomes it in. No, again there's no way through. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. He's in a great position here. Thuram! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Caprile gets it away. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. So the die is cast. It is time for Mr. Crash Bang Wallop.
Well, you can see he's very much a favourite, and with very good reason.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 94. Lascia il campo per il
And he's cut it out. Oh, good-looking ball. Just eases him off the ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Checo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it.
Oh, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
La formazione dell'Inter.
Sucic is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Well, I think we're going to see this guy covering every blade of grass, Peter. He just never stops running. And when opposition players are starting to flag towards the end of a match, he'll come into his own. He's got a great engine and wonderful stamina.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.